Imagine touching down in Japan, expecting to make a quick $10 a kilo delivering some coffee and snacks. You grab your suitcase off the carousel, head to the exit, and suddenly, customs officers are pulling crystal meth out of your bag.
Welcome to today's deep dive. We're looking at a stack of recent Thai news reports about freelance luggage couriers. Our mission is to basically decode the terrifyingly sophisticated tactics criminal networks use to turn innocent travelers into unwitting drug mules.
Right. And the case that really exposes this whole mechanism, it involves a 28-year-old Thai woman named Jitathip. She ran this group on the messaging app line called Tian Tian Shop, basically acting as an informal courier.
It's a side hustle, right?
Yeah, exactly. She charged about 300 baht, which is roughly $8 a kilogram, just to carry items from Thailand to Japan in her spare luggage space. It's essentially the gig economy applied to your suitcase. I mean, it sounds like a really easy way to monetize unused space on a flight. But on July 12th, things went totally wrong. She landed at Fukuoka Airport, and Japanese customs inspected her luggage. They found crystal meth, known as ice, completely hidden inside sealed coffee packets.
Yeah, and customs didn't just get lucky here. These syndicates design the entire transaction so the courier acts totally natural. They're completely unaware they are smuggling narcotics. And they do this by playing this highly calculated long game, to manufacture fake trust.
Okay, I want to push back a little on this idea of trust, because we aren't talking about a verified platform like Uber, right? There are no background checks. This is just a random person reaching out on a messaging app. Why would a courier trust an anonymous avatar in the first place?
What really comes down to the normalization of informal digital commerce in Southeast Asia. I mean, huge amounts of legitimate business are conducted every single day through direct messages and unverified social media profiles. The syndicates just blend right into that landscape.
Oh, so it just feels like normal business to them.
Exactly. So back in May, an anonymous persona going by the name Ing hired Judithip for a perfectly legal test run. It was just a harmless box of snacks, spices, and some coffee. Judithip delivered it, got paid, and they established a baseline.
Wow. So the syndicate essentially pays for a clean run just to build a solid five-star reputation in the courier's mind.
Right, they pay for that trust.
But even with that baseline, I mean, if a client sends a second box a couple months later, I'd still want to verify the contents. Why didn't she just open the package to be safe?
Because doing that would actually destroy her own business model. By July, Ing reached out again, but this time she sent a heavy 12-kilogram box. The fee was 3,600 baht, so about $100.
Which is a pretty decent payout for luggage space.
Right. But the psychological trap here is the packaging itself. The box was meticulously taped and sealed. If Judith tears open a client's securely packed goods, she damages the merchandise. She ruins a trusted business relationship. They basically leverage her desire to provide good customer service against her.
That is a brilliant and honestly evil social engineering tactic. It kind of reminds me of those email phishing scams, where they pretend to be your boss needing an urgent favor. They rely on your professional courtesy to override your natural suspicion.
That's a great comparison. And the syndicates also insulate themselves by using layers of unwitting middlemen. So when Ing sent that 12-kilogram box in July, she didn't hand it over in person. She used a local rideshare courier, like a Grab delivery rider, to drop it off.
Oh, meaning the physical handover is totally clean. The person dropping off the box has literally no idea what's in it either.
Exactly. And furthermore, the payment of that $100, it was traced to a Vietnamese woman's bank account, not to anyone actually connected to the drug cartel. They operate as total digital ghosts.
Wait, so once she gets caught, what happens to the account?
The absolute second Judithip was detained by Japanese customs. The Ing avatar just blocked her on the Line app and vanished. The entire network evaporates, leaving the courier to face the authorities completely alone.
Man. And we know from international customs law that saying, I didn't know what was in the bag, it isn't a get-out-of-jail-free card. The Office of the Narcotics Control Board in Thailand specifically warns about this. If you carry the bag, you own the contents.
The legal reality is brutal, yeah. Ignorance does not shield you from liability. Couriers caught in these traps face up to 10 years in prison and devastating fines. For the criminal syndicate, they just lost one shipment and a burner account. But for the courier, their life is effectively ruined over a $100 gig.
So for you listening, if you're thinking about doing a quick favor for an online acquaintance to subsidize your next international flight, understand that sharing baggage weight with unverified sources is just a massive risk. The informal gig economy relies on trust, But in this shadow economy, trust is the exact weapon they use against you.
Yeah, it completely reframes how we should view casual digital transactions, especially those that cross international borders.
It really does. Which leaves you with this chilling final question to mull over. If criminal networks are patient enough to engineer elaborate months-long digital relationships just to burn their victims on a single delivery, what other seemingly innocent digital interactions in your daily life might be quietly laying the groundwork for a long con?